another Trinity video. We're talking about the energy of responsibility tonight. Why? Well, because that's what we're going to be meditating on tomorrow. If you have not already, you should visit our website and get signed up for our newsletter. You can be a part of our weekly meditation. This week, as I said, we're meditating on responsibility. So I'm going to give you a little exercise that will hopefully help you anchor some of what you experience in your meditation tomorrow. Responsibility is a two-part energy. We're going to look at both parts in a simple little exercise that comes from the martial art of Kempo Karate, American Kempo Karate. I'm going to get a little partner to help me, and this is Jean. She doesn't know anything about martial arts, and that's good, because you probably don't either. So all we're doing tonight is what is referred to as triggered salute, and it works this way. I try and shove Jean, and she is going to, instead of fighting it, step back and just accept that energy coming in. So I'm going to push. She's going to put her hand there to make sure I don't pull my hand away, so she wouldn't know where it was. And as she steps back, this hand's going to come forward, bam, just like that. So it looks like this. You step back, and you just use the rotation that push is causing to go like that. So I push, you step back, and bam, knock me out, just like that. Let's try again. I use this hand, she pins it, and steps back with the force of it, and bam, just like that. Once more, fast motion. Bam. Easy peasy. Thank you, Jean. That's all we needed. I'm going to take this off so I can talk to you a little bit. Why is this an important thing to remember? Because, as I said, responsibility has those two parts. It has acceptance and it has consequences. Those are the two pieces. Most of the time we get in trouble with responsibility because we think that we are now responsible for making this situation be a certain way. That's not responsibility, that's control. Control is not what we're looking for. So instead of judging this force coming at me as bad and resisting it and trying to fix it, I'm going to accept it. I'm just going to take that energy and go, yep, and just accept it. Just step back with it, dissipate it, and I'm going to add a consequence. Acceptance and consequence. Now, some people don't like the word consequence. It makes them think of a parent saying, you're going to time out now. We're not talking punishment. I don't mean punishment. I mean cause and effect. For instance, if you are supposed to mow your yard on Saturday and you get busy and you don't do it, nature sets a consequence. The grass is now twice as high next week, so you have to work harder. That's all the consequence is. It is the effect of your choice. That's it. You have to state that there will be an effect for your choice, but you don't judge the choice. You don't say, oh, I should have done this better. You just accept that, I didn't do that, so here's the effect, the consequence. Everything you do, you must identify and hopefully state what the consequence will be. If you take this into your personal life and you say, I am supposed to get this report done tonight. Man, I goofed off and I got so wrapped up in binge watching my favorite show. Instead of going, I'm bad, I should do better, how am I going to fix this? You just accept that that's where you were, and you state that the consequence is, I'm going to have to get up at 5 tomorrow morning and get this done. That's fine. There's no good or bad here. Responsibility is simply when you begin to broaden your awareness of the web of choices that make up our reality. How do you do this? Acceptance and consequences. For everything you do, you should state, here's what will happen if I don't. Here's what will happen if I do. There should be in your mind a consequence for everything that's going on. You don't fight the thing that's going on. You don't bull up against it. You don't try and fight it. You accept it. And you say, this is what's happening, and here's the consequence. Here is the cause and effect. Don't punish yourself. Don't say, well, I didn't get the report done, so you know what? I'm not going to get to go on my vacation this weekend. That'll teach me. We're not trying to teach anybody anything. You are not in control of this situation. You don't have to make it turn out right. You are not the boss of all of this. You are the creator, and that's different. Being responsible means you accept the power of your creation. You don't judge yourself as good and try and stay on that path, or bad as try and fix that path. You accept, this is what's coming towards me. This is what's coming out of me. This is the creation. I accept it and I roll with it. Don't fight it, roll with it, and state the consequence. I didn't do the report tonight. I'll have to get up tomorrow to do it. I wanted to go swimming, but it was raining. Instead of fighting that, instead of saying, oh, that's bad, I'm going to pout, nature hates me, you simply accept that it was raining, and you say, instead of swimming, I'm going to read a book for my relaxation. You set a consequence that carries forward that expression. You don't just let it drop and say, well, that's the way it was, nothing's going to happen. Something is going to happen, and you're going to define it. You're going to set what the cause and effect is. You're going to state the consequence. Accept what's happening, set that consequence. You will begin to feel more responsibility. You will begin to see the web of choices. You will begin to live in a more powerful world. If you like that stuff, you should stay tuned for more Trinity.